Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. In the previous episode, we started off with the purple prankster comet, and this is what we are going to be continuing to doing so on the this and the next episode. It's going to be pretty fast. Now the normal length of this episode would have been like around 40 minutes because, as I said before, we're gonna go to both the kitchen and the bedroom, and the bedroom has 3 main galaxies, so that means that, well, obviously the ones where there are like those main star missions and stuff, not really like the small ones. So this one, and especially the later, like episode 28, are going to be a little bit longer, specifically because there are more galaxies to take care of in the, well, purple prankster comet missions. So the following one is going to be around, I think it's going to be 6 purple prankster comet missions. However, there are 2 which are fairly fast, but one of them is the one that I said I died in like 4 times, and that was kind of bad. So right now we are collecting the purple coins, obviously, at beach whatever galaxy, Beach Bowl Galaxy, I think. No, I honestly don't remember the name. I really wanted to double check here at the underwater area because I didn't really practice this one in specific. So there are only 5 purple coins here, really nothing to worry about too much. This one on the pillar was, a little bit, well, maybe not complicated, but, kind of tricky to get. So now we are going to be, just going through the docks in here, like whatever. Now the interesting part starts when we go to the area where we climbed on here for, like, I think it was like the first mission. Right here I am just going through these in like parts, so they are, so we get these out of the way. So that's going to be really fast, and this vine right here is actually kind of cool. You get a lot of purple coins in here, so like those are like a lot to take care of. There's one on top of the penguin right here, and that could potentially be one that you miss, but it's really not too bad. So with 55 purple coins, we now head to the next area, which is the one that I said right here, and there are these, there are purple coins on top of the trees, which could potentially make things a little bit more difficult. Maybe not too bad, but those are also kind of easy to miss. Right here, I'm just checking every single tree, making sure that I don't miss any of them. And now there are no purple coins in all of the trees. There's going to be one in specific that there's really no purple coins, and if they were, that would have been kind of bad, because they are actually pretty they would have been pretty difficult to get, because if you fall off, then you're gonna get a you're gonna fall into an instant death. So right here I'm just double checking all of the places before I head into the next area, which is going to be accessible to us via the spring mushroom, whatever. So there are 2 of them right here, like just a couple more where we found out the treasure chest. And we are almost done with this little part, so that should prove to be pretty nice. Now, I usually take my time to double check the every single area, so I don't end up like wandering where the rest of the purple coins are. So that's just pretty much it. Now, one thing that I didn't mention as we get the other purple coins is that for all of these speed ups, I use the regular, well, not the regular, the main theme for the purple coin missions. There are some of them, as you noticed in the previous episode, which are timed. You have a specific time limit to collect all of them, and whenever you have one of those missions, there is going to be a specific song. This is the tree that I'm talking about. If you fall, like, I just really wanted to check without actually going up there, because it would have been kind of bad. So right now I am just looking for my last of 5 purple coins. There are 3 of them right here, and then I'm like, well, I missed the 2 of them. But little did I know, I needed the spring mushroom in order to get 2 of them on top of the this little white rock that you see right here. So I am just going to be doing that really quick. Now there's only 1 left, and I'm like, but then I see the shadow, and it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. So there's 1 more. So I do a little fail here, like, I just go into the water with the spring mushroom, so I, actually lose my power, so I have to go back and get another one, which is actually kind of bad, but really nothing to worry about, since the only purple coin that I'm missing is actually right there on site, so that's gonna be pretty good. And that is pretty much it for, is it Beach Ball Galaxy, I believe? I'm kind of sure. So, that's just about it. Now we only have one more galaxy to go on the kitchen, I believe. Yeah, there's only one more. The kitchen, I believe, is the last one to feature only 2 of those main galaxies. So just like always, I go back to the main, you know, like area, so we can actually talk to the comet searching Luma. So that's going to be pretty good. And while I'm at it, you know, while we're waiting for this and we go to the next galaxy, you know, I should, you know, just a small talk. I just came back from picking up my Diddy Kong and Luigi amiibo. Should be pretty good. And I have one, like one of the people I know is in Germany. So I'm going to ask them if there's like, you know, if they can actually see if there are any more Pit and Captain Falcon, because on my local store, I don't really see them having those anytime soon. I mean, they said they were only going to be getting 2 or 3 of each one of them, and I'm not included in the list that is going to get them. So hopefully that turns out pretty good. Now this mission in specific, I do recommend getting all of the purple coins that are outside first. That is going to give you like 50 or so. It's not going to be too bad, and then you can actually hurry up on the interior part. That one, you get 5 coins for going onto that narrow place that we went to, and you could potentially fail right here, but it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. You can always get the star with around, you know, maybe even like 5 seconds left. It actually depends where you are. So this one was really, really fast, and we are 100% done with the kitchen, so that is really, no, never mind, wait, I actually kind of forgot right here. I'm looking at the sped up clips, and Vegas is actually lagging a little bit, so I can't really tell like 100% sure. No, yeah, I think I'm actually wrong. There's another galaxy in the kitchen. Yes, there is. All right, never mind. That was my bad. No, never mind. Yeah, that was the last one. Wow, that was pretty bad of my part. I'm really sorry. So right now we're gonna head into the bedroom, and as you can see, since Red Luma gave us his power, now we can actually use it outside to access other areas, which would be kind of tedious to go to, like the engine room and the garden. This one, the purple coins of the Gusty Garden Galaxy are actually maybe not that much difficult. I mean, this one is really, really easy to get, but you can potentially get a little bit confused, or maybe lost. Not lost, sorry. In every one of these where you have to get 100 out of a certain number, there are going to be 150 purple coins. So no, there's really not, you know, you don't really need to worry about if you're gonna get all of them or not. So that's just you know, that's just about it. I don't really have a specific route. I mean, I just went to the, you know, like the places where I believe had the most coins, which this one coming up right here. This one does have a lot, but getting all of them, it could potentially be kind of tedious because the camera doesn't really work with you, and you can potentially fall off in specific parts. So here, I don't go for all of them, you know, specifically because I already got my star, but if that is the first area that you visit, you don't really want to grab all of them because it's going to take you a lot of time, especially if the camera doesn't work with you. So, let me see. We are done with this one right here, so we have 2 more, and as usual, we're going to go to the Purple Luma. Now, this process I didn't really want to cut, basically because I just wanted to show how, well, I don't really think it was luck, but all of the purple comets appeared in the order that I wanted them to appear, so that was pretty good. Right now we're gonna head to the next galaxy. Let me see. No, you don't really need the star for this. I mean, you can actually do a long jump from the fountain to the bedroom, so that's gonna be pretty good. Alright, so Freezeflame Galaxy. This one is kind of annoying. I'll be dead honest. I mean, you have to go to the main. I mean, there are just so many places where you wouldn't actually think that, you know, there are purple coins, but at the end, you know, in the end, it's like, why do I have to do this? But yeah, basically, I am just looking at the places where I don't necessarily think I would be, you know, looking at like a really, really in depth. Sorry for the little brain fart, just something popped into my mind really quick, sorry about that. But Now right here, obviously you want to get the ice flower, which is going to give you access to a lot more purple coins, and that's just, you know, pretty much it. Now, I'll be dead honest, this one right here is actually a little bit, tedious to, I mean, even commentate over, because there are just so many places that you would barely think that there are purple coins. Simply put, this one is not as straightforward as, well, I'm not even going to include, I'm not even going to include Good at Galaxy, because that one is just like a warm-up, and, you know, that one, if it takes more than, I mean, more than 3 minutes, well, I have bad news for you, but anyway, sorry about that little, nose clog. But yeah, there are some purple coins up here. That's really not too bad, and yeah, as you can tell, I really don't like to commentate over this one. The following one, however, is actually a lot cooler and, you know, more in depth. But this one, you know, it did actually take a while, especially to get the last coin. I didn't really know. If you remember, how I got one purple coin on top of the one of those like pillars and stuff. Like, how do I even mention this? Like around the little fountain, I actually forgot one of them right there, and I didn't even notice the shadow, so that was pretty bad on my part. Right here, also pretty bad play. I needed an ice flower to get on top of those little fountains, and well, to be honest, I actually forgot about it. So, but now that I have it, it's actually pretty cool. Right here, this is the, in my opinion, the least tedious. Is that how you say it? This is the part of the mission that is, you know, that is the most straightforward. I mean, there are not many purple coins in here, and the ones that you are required to get are actually very, very easy to, you know, to spot. There's really not, like, any hidden stuff, but if you follow the route, that's going to be pretty good. Now, I don't think that, you know, even if I practice this, I can potentially tell you that I would have screwed up eventually, because this one is a lot more tedious than previous missions, so hopefully that's out of the way. Now, while we're at it, and while we climbed to the summit, now just first of all, I'm really sorry if you think that this is kind of tedious and stuff, but I mean, it was kind of my bad for not taking care of the, you know, boss. Like, looking back at the gameplay, I should have actually beaten the final, the final boss whenever it was accessible to me at, what was it, like 60 stars, because I wouldn't actually recommend doing all of the purple coin missions like at the very end. I mean, you're gonna get really tired and worn out. I mean, I was getting all of them for like, what was it? So episode 25 was around like 30 minutes. Episode 26. This one was 40 minutes in footage, and the next episode, it was around 50 minutes. So it was a lot more tedious than the regular episode. And right here, now that we are on, you know, on top, you want to do a like a leap of faith over here. And right now, you can tell I have 99 coins, and I'm like, well, this is pretty bad. I didn't even notice the purple coin on top of the pillar right there, and I'm just, you know, just heading to like a place where I can actually see if I'm missing one of the coins, and eventually I will, let me see, I think it's gonna be right here. No, I don't get a clear view of it, like right here. But on this spot, do I get it? No, I think it's on the next one though. Or did I get it? No, yeah, I think I potentially got it. I mean, like I said, the the footage is kind of laggy. So after I spot it, it's like, wow, I'm actually kind of happy that it was on an obvious place and not exactly, you know, a really obscure place that I wouldn't even like think that it's actually there. So just grabbing my last ice flower in order to get the next power star, and now it is in our pocket. So looking at the footage, there's only one more galaxy to take care of, since I am actually clearing 2 domes per episode, and that is going to be pretty good. Might potentially be 2 more. Yeah, I think it's 2 more. Yeah, I mean, the footage is like so, you know, so laggy I can't even tell. But we're gonna go back to the Luma, check it out, and let me see. So yeah, can I help? Please do. Now, are there any more purple prankster comments in the bedroom? Yes, there are, and well, there's yeah, only one more. As you know, as I said, the commentary, the footage is actually kind of laggy. Alright, so, another topic while we are on the search for the next set of purple coins. Let me see, first of all, what is it? Dusty Dune Galaxy, right? Yeah. So this one is actually a lot, and I do mean a lot better, since the you are restricted to only one area, which is the, this one right here, where we have to do the little, like, where we have to make some platforms rise in order to get the, the star in one of the missions. But this one, just simply put, this one is really easy. Unlike the previous one, Freezeflame Galaxy. Sorry, but I was about to say Freezeflame. Because that one is a lot more open. This one right here, you are restricted to only this area. However, the place where you need to take the tornadoes are, it's kind of slow. I would have really wished that they would have made this like a lot faster. I mean, just if you check this out, it's like not really too fast. There are certain parts of this mission which are kind of tedious, especially the last one, which I'm going to be pointing out right here. You obviously want to be careful with the platform as well as the dry bones, because I think we touched on this on the episodes themselves, but the sand is actually instant death, so you really want to watch out for that. So as you can see, just checking really quick if I did miss any of the coins, and luckily I did not. So on to the next part, which is actually a lot more, well, maybe not straightforward, but I mean, just like I said before, this place is actually very easy, unlike the previous one. So let me see, right here, you want to take advantage of all of the tornadoes that you can. There are these 3 coins, which are a little bit more dangerous, since if you don't make the jump, you could potentially fall into the shifting sand. So going to this next one, which is going to take us to the place where we flip the switch. Now, just coming right up, I didn't actually do it properly, and I was actually distracted by the rest of the purple coins. So looking back at it, you actually want to get all of them except these ones and the ones that you are going to encounter once you press these platforms on the other side. You're going to be finding a couple more right here, so obviously take care of that. And well, this is the part where I actually screwed up a little bit. I mean, I'm just trying to, well, as you can see right here, just from the start, I actually did pretty bad because I did forget these. So I'm actually gonna have to go back and do it again. So at this point, I'm like, well, I'm actually kind of screwed. So right here, I'm just counting if there are enough. There are 6 indeed. So I am just like, well, all right. If I press the switch, then that's gonna be pretty much it. So that's actually good. I much rather do this again, knowing that I'm gonna get all of the coins, rather than not really, get all of them. So yeah, that's going to be kind of bad. And well, for this last mission, we only have these. However, I'm like 99, and I go like, well, I am kinda screwed. So, but then just going down, there's like that other. There's the other purple coin, and we get the last power star of this episode. Really nice. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know that maybe not a lot of people are going to watch all the way through, because, well, these speed-ups might potentially be kind of tedious. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow when we go for the last 2 domes in the Purple Prankster Combat missions. So, you guys have a great day, and I will see you then.